So, it's still part two. Let's get this continued. I thought this game would keep the live stream paused, but it ended it completely. I don't know about an option for anything like that. Huh? Let me see. Nope. Silly. One second. I crashed, but it didn't pause the live stream. I had to restart the live. This part two continued. Hope I don't crash again. I might need to switch to that little device thing I got. I paid like $20 for it, but it just live streams as well the same way. But anything on the screen, no matter the game crashes or not.
Sam, we've got a situation. The delivery
But,
for the
yeah, I
research lab
exited
is
the
ready
room and
for
it just
transport,
crashed.
but the chiral density is higher than anticipated. This may be due to the gatequake just now, but we've identified a new BT area in the vicinity of the lab. However, we have no BB pods on hand. I know you've got dooms, but without a pod, you're gonna struggle to determine exactly where the BTs are.
Don't worry. If I can get close enough, I should be able to see them. Seems like my dooms level or whatever went up at some point. Steer me in the right direction. I can take care of the rest.
Oh yeah? That's awesome. By the way, we finished a preliminary assessment of the BTs detected in the vicinity of the research lab. And we've prepared some weapons that should be effective against them. You're a pro. I know you can handle this. We've issued you a number of blood grenades. They use an active agent based on compounds derived from the blood and bodily fluids of Doom sufferers, making them highly effective against BTs. You can practice using them in VR training. If you'd like to try them out, just access the delivery terminal to get started. Your other weapons won't do any damage to BTs. Shoot them all you like. They won't die. Make sure you're well prepared. According to our initial survey, you can expect to encounter gazers in the field. If you make contact with a gazer, then another type of BT, a hunter will emerge from the tar and try to capture you. If they succeed in this, you'll come face to face with a massive BT known as a catcher. Now, you don't want to ever let a catcher consume you. It'll trigger a void out, obliterating the surrounding area and everyone in it. And when the dust settles, there'll only be a giant crater. So make sure to escape the catcher before that happens. Or use the weapons at your disposal to eliminate it. Alright, go ahead and pick up your next main order. I'll brief you on the details while you check your map.
I need to do an aid with them too, though.
A new feature has been made.
I'll do those on for now, I guess. go run and do it, come right back. It's not very far, I don't think.
Remember to rest, Saint. Be mindful of exposure to timefall.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
Yeah. There's a bit of a distance, ain't it? CGs? Maybe. Map, I can do it here with this. Well, I still need to get grenades on. We'll figure it out.
Fuck.
Try it. I think we need grenades. I think we gotta put it in the BT area. Biggest chance to take that time. I'll have to come back to these places. I might just do them later when I got a vehicle. You know, but the rest I'll do later. He's almost got 10,000 full life. Give it to me. Oh god, I gotta change that sound. How do I do that?
Hello!
Big fireworks. Oh, there we go. That's even more annoying.
Looking good.
My name's Sam!
Everything seems to be in the right place.
What was that?
I'm Sam!
Dang it. Alright.
Construction process now complete.
Thanks for the help.
See, we probably have to come this way anyways. Probably the next area. Alright, let's head back.
This ain't bad.
Alright.
Re-inhibit your all.
Hello! Hello!
Sorry, got flashlight. Found Sam runs. Kind of cool they had it at night. The last game only had one little area that was nighttime, only for like 2 minutes. When you first get that, not Fortnite. What is it? I don't know. The first or the second map, first area. Still kind of trying to get used to the buttons. I keep trying to scan with R1, but R1 keeps ducking. Try to climb with X. I don't think I can change it. I mean, I'll get used to it, I guess, but I wouldn't mind changing it a little bit. Ooh, does Brutal give you better stuff? I don't know for a minute, but hi, signs containing spoilers. No signs on the first game containing spoilers. All it did was show like Higgs or something, whatever, holograms and music. That was it. So probably about the same on this. I ain't gonna hide any of it. I don't think it'd really be spoilers, to be honest. We need Save Wizard on this game, huh? You know how cool it'd be? I still got the first batch of PS5s that were on pre-order when they were really, really hard to get. I got lucky and got two. I got one sitting in the box. I think I can jailbreak them now. I don't know. I haven't really looked into any of that, to be honest.
Playing archived footage from this location.
What? Oh, I can go back and re-listen. Okay. Yeah, see, I do gotta go up there, damn it. Just did all that for nothing.
All right, Sam. You good to go? The new BT area we've identified is located in these
I was
ruins.
just there and then
If we don't
OBTs.
do anything about it, eventually someone's gonna trigger a void out. So to prevent that, we need to neutralize all the BTs in this area. There's no shortage of collapsed buildings and hiding spots there, and the timefall isn't letting up anytime soon either. Since you'll also have cargo for the research lab with you, take care not to let it get damaged by the timefall or in any fights with BTs. An aid request for a timefall shelter was registered in that vicinity. If you build one near that spot, you can use it to escape any BTs that may be pursuing you. And if you stash your backpack in a timefall shelter, you can rest easy knowing your cargo's safe from the rain and devote your full attention to dealing with any threats. So if you got room to carry a little extra, consider requisitioning a PCC and taking it along with you so you can fabricate a shelter for added peace of mind. You're the only one we can count on. Don't let us down.
I should have left my bag in the one I just had if I knew I was coming that way for sure. I got some good gear.
Order accepted. Thank you.
I'm gonna grab one more PCC to take with me. Got a lot of crap out of them.
Thank you, Sam.
Take care now.
Here we go. But where does this cargo go? I like the weather stuff. What do I do with that? I'm gonna take it here. I don't know where the hell it goes. It goes to a different map completely. Maybe it don't matter where you turn them in. Exchange with the brain. Where do people come up with these names at?
Come on.
I'm gonna trust it. Fuck it. I'm gonna trust it. I don't care.
Your service in transporting this cargo is appreciated.
Unless that's a way to unlock them. I know in the last game you would have to find random pieces out and deliver them for a couple guys. Like that dude that gives you the cryptoid things. The rider guy. You'd have to find a lost cargo, take it down and unlock them.
Whoa. That was close.
There's a geofisher. Okay, that's where I'm gonna go. Should I take it with me? Good. Hey, how do I rest? Oh God. Where? It used to be purple. I need to trigger a save is what I'm trying to do.
Let's just sit here for a second.
I will always support you.
Anybody out there? I'm Sam.
Beat the BG. So it's basically the same as the last, it's just they kind of described them a little bit different. Chasers and all that crap. It's the ones on the ground. The ones that come out of the ground, and then they'll take you. They usually drag you off to a bigger one to get caught. I don't have a bridge baby, so I don't know. Dive right. Oh, trippy. Where the fuck is the BG? I don't like that they made stuff glow brighter. Like the Cairo crystals and now the BGs. But I thought Sam couldn't detect them unless he had a bridge baby, or did his dunes level increase? And I wonder if the dunes level has any effect of your birthday. The first game it didn't. Got a motherfucker glow and bright red. Is that say? I need to take this cargo too, huh? Platform. Extra large. Damn. I'll get it. Hide. What's up now? What's up, bud? It's kind of cool. I can fabricate shit now too, huh? Come on, boy. There too. Damn it, I'm trying to grab the crystal and I'm gonna let go of my backpack. I don't like it's the same button now. I supposed to kill?
Thank you kindly.
It just came daylight and quit raining real quick. I guess because I killed all the BTs. On the old one, it would quit raining if you did. Well, it didn't always quit. If you kill the BT boss, it does. So if you want to get rid of the rain in a place that never stops raining, like the crater that you go for the craftsman, there's a crater up north of the map in the second map. He's like, I don't like you. Do this mission. And you do it. And he's like, oh, that was brave. I like you now all of a sudden. Anyways, if you let the ground BTs capture you, or the regular BT, and then it will spawn the ground ones, it'll capture you, and it will drag you off to fight like a whale or something, a dolphin. And you can kill it, and it'll give you like 10 minutes before it starts raining again. But being as there's no BTs and it's not raining in the BT area, you can build shit. And I've never seen no one build anything. It maybe just don't spawn for people, but I had a bridge built there and shit. It's kind of cool.
Close.
Shit. Get on the program. Nope. Two. What the fuck? I don't even know if I can carry all. Hurry before it does start raining. Pick these two up and rearrange a little. Come on there, Sammy. You know what that's so for real. Ooh, it automatically climbs. Footwear among run. You, my footwear, stay here forever.
Okay.
Yet. I don't want to carry all this. Also, I noticed some of the glitches they didn't even patch. So we're about to fall. Oh shit, can I fall crouching now?
You still got some in the tank?
I guess so. Holy shit. It used to be if you're about to fall and you couldn't that's cool, it let me rearrange on the go. But if you're about to fall and you couldn't recover, you can just crouch. I did that when running with a lot of weight. Instead of trying to recover that slows you down, I just hit the crouch button and uncrouch. Run, crouch, run. But there's a couple glitches. One out there is
focused.
Ladder reusage. You get it once you go on a ladder, it implants it in the ground where you can't pick it back up. But if you zoom in, like so, and walk across the ladder or even walk up it, if it's on a slope, if it's straight up, you won't be able to do it. But walk across it and it won't set the ladder, and you can recover it after you cross rivers and stuff. That's good if you don't want to leave the ladder on the river. Keep shooting in circle, trying to stand up. I do love the rain on the game. I do got more music.
What you're good at, remember?
It did give you a camera zoom button too, where you can zoom out from the beginning at least. I don't know if they're going to beat the songs from the first game. They probably could have reused some of the songs, but they were good. I loved a lot of the songs on there. But these songs here, okay, it's just not the same. So I really hope they bring some back and give me an MP3 player. I want to be able to zoom out. It had me zoomed out for a minute there. It removed it. It only lasted like 10 seconds. But whenever I was running on both sides, on the beat, in the beginning of the game, it would let you toggle a zoom out camera.
Keep moving, keep pace.
Probably should have stayed down there. I'm out of stamina. That was another thing with the songs. They usually played it when you're only like 10 seconds away from the base. I hated that. The DLC, or yeah, see I can hit triangle when it prompts and it will rearrange. I won't use that once I have a backpack cover because I want my backpack cover not to be rearranged. But it says something about putting it in your backpack if you want it to stay protected better, so I might not even need the cover. Probably still will. I hope, one thing I really hope they add again, they had it on the download content, or PS5 version of the first game, is the booster pack. I love that thing. That was awesome. I can get the speed skeleton and jump off a fucking cliff and glide all the way down. Cool. But the only thing that did suck about it is I couldn't use anything else with it. No extra battery. That good stuff. But it did have a smaller ammo pouch, a level 2 one, but you only get that basically at the end of the game. It's dumb. When I transferred my save, the completed save, it was already unlocked. But when you start a new one, yeah, it doesn't unlock until you do all the drills, and the last drill that's unlocked until you got to the very last one, the small one. Why is there a ladder up top? Is there something up there? See, I can drop my backpack off. Instead of unloading everything, I can just unload the backpack and let it do weird shit.
It's a long way down.
Let's go to what? What's there? Probably need to build my own ladder right there.
Anybody out there?
Probably a memory chip, but it probably ain't gonna spawn yet. It would've. There ain't no reason to come up here. Unless there was something. But the game's early on, and you probably find all kinds of cool glitches and shit. Really? So, if it's like the first game, you don't want to deliver anything. Oh, this is Alex. Why didn't it just say that earlier? Whenever I had that one Alex piece, that one said Alex, and the other one said research lab. Anyways, put lost cargo in the storage facility because a lot of time, I don't know if it's going to be the same way or not, but it would rank up to a certain amount, almost 3 stars, and it's always the same. It's like 2 3/4 star, no matter what, and then you have to sleep before it can rank up anymore. And I think a lot of people didn't like that. And they would get confused on it too. They're like, why can't I rank this guy up? Well, you gotta sleep and wait for an email. Sometimes it's even once that you can do that trick. But if you turn in cargo before you get that email, you'll get it twice, but the 5 stars won't rank up at all. So it was a waste of turning it in. Wait, which one is the main one? It's all lost cargo. Wait, what? That goes to the distribution center. Yes. No? It says the research lab at the bottom, but I brought that with me, I guess. Fuck it, we're turning it on. No, not the big ones. I already know that don't go. I guess all the ones that say lost cargo is okay. Coffee real quick. I had time for it though.
Long time no see, Sam. Though, having said that, I realize you probably don't recognize me like this. Anyway, why don't you let me take a look at your orders? Very nice indeed. One glance is all I need to tell it's in great condition.
Ooh.
We never doubted you'd show. Reliable as ever. A man you can count on.
Well, yes.
We're ready for you to link us up with your Cupid. Once you do, you'll have fulfilled your objective of bringing the entirety of Mexico onto the chiral network.
But I don't get it. Okay, did Alex move down here? Oh, well, I guess they all split apart and shit. But give me 1 second. I'm gonna get a cup of coffee real quick. Alright. Let's see here. Gotta get another hour in. You gotta work tomorrow too, I guess. Firmware update. Anti-BT effect added? What's that mean? Oh.
Now displaying your current Porter grade.
Oops. What did I just do? You have earned the nickname Handler.
So, Sam, don't suppose you remember who I am? The name's Alex. I used to work at the weather station back in the UCA. I was a Bridges employee, reporting directly to Deadman. So, when I was offered the opportunity to collaborate with him here, studying the Death Stranding and BTs, I jumped at the chance, and here I am. And now, you're here too. You actually couldn't have come at a better time. Shortly before your arrival, chiral density levels started to climb, hitting significantly higher ranges than before. This kind of spike is indicative of an imminent giant BT appearance. I've shared with you some MP bullets that should be very effective against BTs. Because if a giant BT is on the way, then we're gonna need you to put it down. Chiral density levels in this region have been fluctuating wildly. We've been seeing a lot of gatequakes and seismic activity as well. It's almost certainly related to recent shifts in the tar currents. Our analysis of these anomalies has led us to believe that the arrival of a giant BT is all but imminent. What the data doesn't tell us is exactly where it might appear. Our chiral monitoring equipment just wasn't precise enough to zero in. Now that you've connected us to the network, though, we should be able to make more accurate predictions. We seriously owe you.
Yeah, you do. I'm giving out your money. Not weapons.
Well, the delivery you were kind enough to bring us contained a shipment of MP bullets that have anti-BT properties. This ammunition will turn your average assault rifle into a BT killing machine. You can also fabricate blood grenades if you want to keep a few on hand. Before you head back out, review your options and requisition any weapons you think you might need. We've set aside a ton of extra materials just for this purpose. It's hard to know when this giant BT is going to appear. So for now, you should rest up in your private room and prepare for a potential fight. That's both mine and Deadman's recommendation. We'll keep you posted, Sam.
Hey, who said I wanted to go to sleep? Close your eyes.
It's been too long, Sam. You were a good friend to me. One I could never forget. Which is why I took steps to ensure that this message would only play upon your arrival. The sensors were set to scan for your biometric data. A simple enough trick. Now, this was originally a geophysics laboratory established for the study of earthquakes. And for that reason, it holds a wealth of documentation on gatequakes, tar currents, and placates. As well, I discovered, as research data on the other side. Now, what I'm about to tell you, I learned after I came to this place. Imagine that this is the lab. Though it's relatively close to the northern tip of South America, the continent is entirely cut off from us by a tar belt. And so we have no idea what's going on down there. Nor do we know the state of any continent other than our own. The researchers here were trying to establish contact with the rest of the world. They were well equipped to do so, as the facility had once been used to launch research satellites. So they tried launching a variety of probes and drones in the hope of obtaining observational data, with no success. The Earth, you see, is shrouded in a thick layer of chiralium that renders electronics inoperable at altitude. So they tried sending ships across the ocean. Oh, yes. Oh, but that failed too. The high concentration of chiralium in open water proved too corrosive, invariably causing them to sink. But then the researchers found some rather rare birds on their doorsteps. Birds not native to the region. Nice birdie, nice birdie. And that, my friend, was just the beginning. Not far from the lab, they discovered a strange anomaly. Well, the surrounding area was heavily contaminated with chiralium. Yes. This is beautiful. The researchers would later dub the anomaly a plate gate. But further investigation revealed that it came into existence when you began to expand the chiral network across North America, and that the gate grew larger in tandem with the network itself. What started as a tiny fissure in space became so much more. The researchers duly installed cameras to study the gate and its surrounding area. Now, to their surprise, they caught footage of some unusual marsupials. Yes, a kind you wouldn't expect to normally encounter in Central America, like the birds. But to confirm their suspicions, they sent an autonomous robot through the gate. The soil samples it collected were consistent with the archived geological data from the southern hemisphere. Not long after, several men and women came through the gate. They spoke English, and they confirmed that they had indeed come from faraway Australia. We finally knew the world outside North and Central America had survived. Ours was not the last bastion of humanity, but Australia had suffered the death stranding too. Undeterred, the researchers began working closely with Bridges and conducted a series of tests, paving the way for an expedition to Australia that would lay the groundwork for chiral network expansion. After they had first installed surveillance equipment, that is, so that the gate could be monitored from the Mexican side, a necessity to this day as Australia is not yet connected to the chiral network. The UCA may not have dreams of conquest and control, but they aren't about to let just anyone use the gate. Indeed, that's one of the reasons they were so determined to connect Australia to the network in the first place. Well, I suppose that's all I have to say about the plate gate. There's something else that I need to tell you, though. Something far more important. Mind if I pause it here? I have to go take a shower.
Gate quake detected. Sam, a gigantic BT just showed up outside. We're prepping weapons for you now. Access the terminal up top and take whatever you need. We're counting on you.
Maybe they'll fight something or something? I don't get that. Hold on 1 second, guys. Gotta do something here really, really, really quick. Whoa, that's shit from, dude. That's not even a way to go. Alright. I need some let me put all my shit up and get a weapon. I'm gonna try to do this. See what happens if I go ahead and deliver all this. Big star will actually go up. Hopefully they fixed it where it will.
Hate for anyone to have to brave this kind of weather for us. We're so glad to have you. Oh, picked up some lost cargo, I see. Should be a nice surprise for someone.
So, does it? It did go up some. I didn't break. It didn't have 1600. It didn't go up very far for 16.
Order completed. Well done.
Cool, I can recycle it from here now. That's good. I don't have other boots. Yeah. Wait, didn't it show something that say place in grenade pouch? Yeah. You got a grenade pouch. I guess I can only put 2 there. These are on my leg. Trigger save real quick. Save. Oh, no, go on fire. Dummy. Trying to trigger it and auto save. It ain't working. What the heck? Shit. This can't be good. Die. It just melted his face. Shit. Come on. If they can do that, it can just create void outs everywhere. Why am I learning to play? Grenades are still probably better. Yeah, I'm gonna die. Yep. Ain't no way, I couldn't even run. Died way too easy. Fuck you.
Now, damn it! Over here!
What the fuck was that? That's bullshit. He's getting dragged away.
Now, damn it!
Well, this might actually be worth using. I figure the last one, I think grenades did a way better job. So I just used them. So this might actually be worth it. Yeah, take it down a lot faster. Grenades might be kind of weak on this one, then. Because last time, yeah, I can take them out faster with grenades than I can guns.
Sam, this is Alex. You did it! We've confirmed the chiral crystallization of the giant BT. Local chiral density is already dropping fast. I think we can all rest easy for now. You've saved a lot of lives by killing that monster. We won't forget that. Head to the research lab's private room and
Why
take a
did that
break.
just spawn though?
You've earned it.
There ain't no Higgs to pull it up. Yeah. I don't have limited health like the old game either. Or recycle that one. You? I don't think so like this one works the same way though. Like where you gotta sleep or get emails. You just get messages and anything. It probably does it instead of emails stopping it, it probably just triggers the email when you get to a certain point. But it won't stop it if you don't read it. Someone took the hard path. Look at that. But that was probably mine when I got dragged down the hill.
Thank you so much. Stuff goes missing all the time.
It didn't go up. Yeah, it stops the same way it did on the old game. Or at least it did here.
I gotta say, Sam, you're looking pretty beat. You know you can borrow the private room whenever you want, right? Don't kill yourself for our sakes.
Order completed. Well done.
Nah, yeah, I don't have to hold X or hit continue. I could just bounce.
Thank you for your cooperation. All contributions are welcome.
I didn't put them glasses on. I don't know where they got on.
As I said before, there's something I need to tell you. It's about Lou. You see, after you left Bridges, I decided to do a little digging into BB-28's past. That is, Lou's. I found the BB decommissioning records. Now, according to them, BB-28 was flagged for disposal and subsequently incinerated 4 years ago, long before you and Lou first met.
That's BB-28?
This is the child officially identified as BB-28. But if you look closer, Sam, you see at once that it can't possibly be Lou. Right there at the elbow, where the birthmark should be. Nothing. Which means we have another BB-28 on our hands. The one with whom you memorably went west and back not so long ago, that is Lou. Per regulations, the serial number assigned to each BB was unique. No two units should have ever been assigned the same one. I've cross-checked the details with the most up-to-date entries in the UCA database. And indeed, there is no reason to believe BB-28 survived. All of which can only mean, Sam, that the bridge baby you carried with you on your journey across America, Lou, was never recorded in the official database. So, where then did Lou come from? Right now, your guess is as good as mine. But as worrying as that sounds, this could actually be to your advantage, since it's functionally impossible for the UCA or Bridges to track a BB of which they have no record. Which is lucky because if they did know about a BB that could live and grow outside the pod, they'd want to secure it for study. So take comfort in the knowledge that they don't, that you're free, that you can bring up Lou in peace. How is it, by the way? The two of you living as a family. Right. I have gifts for you. A few things to take back home. An assortment of vaccines to be administered as your child grows up. We want Lou to live a long and healthy life. And it's natural for children to be afraid of shots. Maybe this will help put Lou's mind at ease. A token of my affection. You can collect it via the delivery terminal when you leave. I wonder how big Lou will get. Anyway, there's one more thing I wanted to share with you. As you know, everyone is meant to go to their own beach when they die. But unlike most people, I wasn't born from a mother. I was born from an artificial womb. Transplants provided the organs I never had. I was incomplete and had no beach, I believed. But I wasn't about to accept that. I went back home to study the Ha and Ka and the beach. I threw myself into my work, Sam. I tried. But I think I've done all that I can. In the end, I'm still a patchwork Frankenstein's monster. One that's just about worn out. As a doctor, I can tell you, I don't have long left. So I've devoted my remaining time to research. That's why I'm here, Sam. Where I can focus on the beach. There's so much data here, Sam. On beach formation, jumping via beaches, the relationship between the beach and placates. All the evidence you could ever wish for. Not enough to solve every mystery, perhaps, but enough for me to make an incredible personal discovery. That I have a beach after all. It doesn't matter how I was born. I have lived as a human. And thus do I possess a beach like any other.
Nope.
I am not a machine, but a person with a Ha and a Ka and a beach to go with them.
Nope. What the fuck you talking about, dude?
Lastly, I have a confession for you, along with a heartfelt apology. I told you once that I didn't have dooms. But that's not actually true. Not that I was lying, you understand. I just didn't know. It was only after I found my beach that I realized. Chiral allergic reaction. I can feel it getting closer. I'm off to the beach, Sam. To my beach. Take care of yourself.
What are you talking about?
Sam.
Crying like a little bitch.
Did you know about this?
No. It's news to me, too. I'm sorry that dead man is gone.
Okay, hold on. What does this corporate thing do? What does that do?
But he would have been pleased that you managed to extend the UCA network all the way to his lab. Thank you, Sam.
I guess I'm homeward bound.
Missing little Lou that badly?
You know I am.
Come on back, Sam. Lou misses you too.
Weird. Any gear yet? Nope, this side is built. Chiral T. Last one. Get that butt. Did they change colors? Aren't they a different color before?
Hey, Sam. About that message that man left for you. I hope you understand that he wanted to tell you all that himself. He didn't want it to come from me or anyone else. Naturally, we respected his wishes. We'll also be carrying on his research in his stead. I'm sure you will, but please take care of that last order he left for you. On another note, you can now use your PCC to construct generators and bridges. Build them along your delivery routes, and you're sure to make a ton of other porters very happy. Trust me. Who knows? They might end up returning the favor someday, too. Also, you can now fabricate tri-cruisers. trikes with 2 front wheels. You'll be able to build, charge, or repair tri-cruisers at any facility with a garage. Like this one. It's a battery-powered vehicle, so if you run out of juice in the wild, you can always construct a generator to recharge it. Just be careful not to run out of battery when you're outside network coverage. You can only use your PCC to build generators or any other structures when you've got a network connection. So without coverage, you'll either have to ditch a dead tri-cruiser or wait forever and a day for the solar panels to recharge it. Once again, thank you for linking up all of Mexico, Sam. Be safe out there, and pay us a visit the next time you're close.
Sam, I just reviewed the list of UCA associates. You can rest easy. Any data concerning your life on the run has been erased. So once you've taken care of Deadman's final request, you can come straight home. Access the terminal on site for the details. I'll take care of Lou. Just focus on the job.
Let's see here. Wait, Devin, you need me to do something?
This custom cargo container is designed to be attached directly to your chest. The words, "For Lou," are written on it.
What kind of weird ass bikes do they make? Decals. Oh, that's kind of cool. I got any equipment.
Tri-cruisers are now available for fabrication.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Repair vehicle.
Feels good.
No, I don't want to go down. I was trying to do the cargo management. Damn it. I just went into the room by accident. Different button. Can't believe I did that. Dark. Oh shit. wonder if I'm on my way home. I'm in your fucking place. Try this weird ass vehicle.
Please take care. Remember to rest, Sam.
Why didn't they just keep everything the same? There I go.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized. Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
They turns to each other. Damn it, people are building useless bridges again. Hopefully I can still delete them from this. Delete the shit stuff so that way good stuff pops up in its place. Yeah. People did that in the first game because it's more likely to spawn in useless places because less people are spawning it there. But now everybody's doing it, so it don't really make a difference. So your best ideal is if you have any annoying signs, useless items, delete them. So, because there's a cap on what they spawn. I am going to. You want good stuff to spawn. Norte C1 is what I'm doing. Okay. Where's this red area?
Jibber jabber jibber jabber jabbering.
So, Laura.
Walking towards the light that guides you home. Whisper, whisper, whispering, whispering. Nobody hears us. Nobody knows.
What's all that?
If they bothered to see from the caves of light, nobody cares. Nobody knows.
Overcharge. I didn't know you can. Hold on. Go back. You can overcharge it?
But it's just how it goes.
130 is where they go.
Feels good.
Oh, level 2 or higher can overcharge batteries.
It's just how it goes. A waste of breath, a mindless stare.
Stop, we gotta go. 1 second here. Let me get some. Copy time. Copy time. Right back. Okay. It's working getting my lights up, so I don't have to start building some good stuff. I don't want to go the route of building useless crap like everybody else does. Get like some, I mean, it works sometimes. It worked big time. Originally, the first user, which actually he had like 10 more million likes than me the entire time I built up likes. I think it's a staff member though. His name was UCA Bridges, underscore Bridges. He created his account before the first Death Stranding even came out. But he was building useless bridges and getting millions upon millions, hundreds of millions of likes. When we ended, he was at like 260 and I was at 245, 245 million. And most of his was from useless stuff. So people see that, so others start building it. And the concept makes sense. If everybody's building a bridge in the same spot in a river, then it's less likely that your bridge is going to pop up for many people because there's too many in that spot. If it's in a more rare spot, it's more likely to pop up. So people are going to do that in this game. They did it so badly in the last game. You will find useless bridges constantly. I will delete them all off the map right away, and then more will spawn. I have to keep deleting them over and over and over until good stuff spawns. I won't. And a lot of times, what gets me is people see them as useless, and they'll still go over to it and use it just and to get the like or give the like. And it kind of just seems pointless. I have a feeling that's what's going to happen here. Everybody's going to rush to get a shit ton of likes, and they're just going to build useless stuff. Best thing to do, don't fucking give them likes. Let them drown in their own shit. It's kind of stupid. It's the one bad thing. So now hopefully they adjusted this to where it doesn't do any good to make useless stuff, like avoid good stuff. Let's see. Let's get started here. Trying to do two things at once, so they don't work very good.
Commencing route. Delivery route finalized. Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
Simply stone. Carry your weight into oblivion. Deep into the unknown. We have no choice the way we're thrown. To get out,
Did it really give me a
it's
warning?
the desire.
And usually you have to scan the bridges before they would show up, but like that one looks useless.
Out
It is.
alone.
Yeah, everybody's gonna do this again. Damn it. How many likes it got? He's got quite a bit, but how many? It used to show. Seeing that somewhere? It just shows us, and They don't show the item itself anymore. It just shows its total likes. Or at least I'm not seeing it. That's another thing. The Cairo network. Shit.
It's just how it goes.
We had it on the PS4 version where we had it modded so we could build more stuff.
It's just how
And here we're not going to be able to.
It's just how it goes.
They'll be making straight paths.
It's just how it goes.
Thank you, guys. Thanks
Check
for
that one. 264 likes. Let's see what shows it. Yeah. Oh wait, I see where it says it now. By the actual item picture. There. Trying to do multiple things at once. Alright, get back focused to the game again. Broke out. What the fuck is that? Get up. Let me see what it does. Location outside. Where? Ah, right here. We're beside it. That works. Yeah. So, damn it, they didn't fix that shit either, where it gets, like, stuck and it doesn't move right.
Good morning to you. ID confirmed. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders.
Did another cargo down.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
Whoa, did my tire just turn into, like, sand diggers? I've seen it unfold, my tire. Oh, I can't do it, Stoppy. Yeah, I seen it turn into, like, sand digger tires.
You a porter? Because I don't recall having any outstanding orders. Still, I'll check the records and see what pops. Oh shit, you found it. This is that cargo that went missing a while back.
So, you gonna give
You
me
are a
extra light?
shining example of what a porter should be. The best I could ever hope to meet. I'm willing to trust you
Yeah,
have the
one
best
and a
intentions.
star is a
Put me
cap,
on the
I
network.
think, until you
I'd be
sleep.
happy to share my data
Or
with
until at a
everyone
certain
else.
point.
Other porters should definitely find it useful.
Ooh, trekking boots. These boots sit at mountain. Oh, the boots actually have their own stats and shit now. Impact, durability, terrain diverse, portability. Aren't it weight and portability will all be the same? Tag power, noise.
Now displaying your current porter grade. So, now I'm connected to the network. You can get goods and data and so forth through it, right? That's all fine and dandy, but with the advent of A-Pass, I hear the porter's time's coming to an end. Wonder what the man who delivers would say about that if he were still around. Anyway, the trekking boot data I shared is for a design that I gradually refined over the course of my training. Tailor-made for mountain runs. Got great traction and peerless shock absorption for those hard landings. There's no better shoe for traveling through rough country like this.
So shoes will actually make a difference?
Nah. I'm more of what you call a boka. I walk the earth on my own 2 feet and carry the load on my back alone. Most porters and delivery bots do it differently. My methods are probably closest to those of the man who delivers. The term boka comes from Japan, where they had porters who worked exclusively in the mountains. You could count on boka to make deliveries, no matter how treacherous the terrain or remote the destination. And I try to live by their example. You mean to say you haven't heard of him? The porter all others aspire to be like, the best to ever strap on a pack? After he made a name for himself in the UCA, he up and vanished. Just like that. And of course, like all legends, he's a man of many mysteries. With the help of the chiral network, though, I could probably learn a lot more about him. And the more I learn, the closer I'll get to becoming the boka who delivers. Or so I hope.
Why didn't they make... I know they were working on making Sam talk more in the game, because he didn't on the first one. He's kind of dead. Just an icon guy. Right here, these they could have done. I mean, if he's doing that much work, he might have done voice lines.
Wherever there's clients in need and cargo to be carried, you bet your ass you'll find porters. Of course, in the UCA, they started relying on A-Pass for distribution. And so the delivery boys and girls have been drifting down here ever since. Plenty are working even farther south here, too. As times change, so does the nature of the job. New vehicles and nifty gear. Weapons, too, for the porters who fancy them. But none of that is as important as the shoes you wear. Worst comes to worst, all you need is a pair of shoes to get the cargo to its destination. Well, thank you. It's nice to know there are still people like you out there. Take care.
Order completed. Well done.
Yeah, peace out, Moondog. Give me some metals. I'm gonna build a generator. Man, you don't get much when you're there. I like he would put it in her too.
Now then.
Thank you.
When it's covered, you can't tell where the little wall is. You know, stop fast. You on the bike, you could do a stoppie and it'll make you stop real quick. Electric blast. What does that do? And then makes it charge faster too. Fuck, I need more. There's a generator right there. What it need to do.
Thank you. Kindly.
What is up with that sign? Damn, ladders go bad fast. This guy gotta go to nothing. How do you get that? There's a bridge down there. Wasn't there earlier? Take forever to stop. The speed up signs are fucking useless. They make you boost. I can boost on my own. If it was a free boost or something that didn't use your energy, a quick short boost, then maybe. But they don't. They're not. They're stupid. Supply request? Wait, can I make actual supply requests? What kind of... Where's that one marker? Why did it do that? I think they don't have no one. get to where we're going. Made the path clear more too. This is a path someone made, and it most likely is. On the bike. Having generators and the random and stuff. It's just a bunch of useless bridges, and everybody's already starting to do that. It really sucks. Dude, this thing does not stop very good at all. There's one of them boost signs. Let's see if it boosts me. Yep. See, I don't like that. Definitely, because a lot of people will just randomly put them everywhere. Let's see if we can filter this shit. I don't want to hide. Last game, they didn't add it. So you can hide some signs. I want to hide the boost signs only, and it doesn't let you. Why? The lagers get likes. I'll give people a lot of likes. Definitely when I find signs out for random weird places and shit. But whenever they're forced like they'll put them at the bottom of the ramp here. Right there in the corner where you always run in. I don't like that kind of shit. I'll delete them off the map. You can delete signs and bridges off the map. You gotta get them to pop up, so usually you gotta scan them first.
Thank you. We wrote this stuff off as lost. You've got
See, now it's going past the 2 point.
Skills. I'll bet something like this would be right up your alley.
That's kind of cool. See, I should be able to hold the pistol on my hip or something. It has 2 grenade pouches on my leg. So why not the pistol on the hip?
You could use some extra materials as well, right? We'll see if we can't set a few. Now displaying your current porter grade.
You got any medals? I can take over there to my thing.
This weapon is capable of full auto fire and can be stowed securely in a holster.
A holster?
It may be compact, but it has plenty of stopping power. Good for all kinds of situations you might find yourself in. I hope it's to your liking.
Order completed. Well done.
Oh. Now we're gonna go fix our generator and then head. Let's see if we got any deliveries to take home. I don't think we'll have anything to take home. I don't think we can do it. Never mind. You can delete faster. I moved the hold button time to like 2 seconds or whatever, or number 2, whatever, how many seconds I set it to, I don't know. My Death Stranding game, every time I turn it on or log in or something, I'll have hundreds of thousands of lights coming in all my time. I love it. Just, I have no none at all. Look at it went over our food here. They go up real fast. See it goes. I got a generator. Let's delete the other one. So something else will spawn. I don't have to hit the X button again. I hold it.
Structure successfully upgraded.
I don't use the start button. Activate the menu. What do I gotta do? Rubber ducky, you're the one. Relaxed or wait. Deselect. That's another thing. On the first game, like I would put a generator and maybe a Cairo bridge. Certain entrances are close together, but you can only have one thing pop up. If you have music on one of them, it will play, but if you get slightly closer to a generator that's nearby, it will pop up their hologram instead. I hated that I wasn't able to disable it. I can get into the save editor and then disable it, but that was a pain to do, trying to find the right one. So on here, it looks like you can deselect it, and that way it won't pop up. So, for example, I can have this right here at level 3 and playing music, but if I get too close to this timefall shelter, but nothing's actually popping up here. I don't know. If it had a hologram, it would kill the music off of the other one. Make a test. I think they're close enough. There's no music yet, though. I recovered by itself there. We'll just pick it up. I'll spawn me a rubber ducky. Oh wait, don't forget the rest. Damn it. I'm not used to it. I keep doing that the wrong way. Wait, didn't I need the 200 as well? Is that enough metals? I can't read it down there. It's bound. We're done.
Structure successfully upgraded.
It's red on it. Are you doing it? Alright, we're headed out now. Plane turns quick, but it's slow and it does not brake. And you can't do a stoppie. You can do a wheelie, you just can't do a stoppie. So you can't. And to stoppie, I could basically stop at an instant off of the bike on the open. I don't know the best path back yet. I don't want to go to the military door in the bike. I wonder if I could hit him without killing him. You used to be able to hit him with a bike. If they smacked into something, they would die. Which does happen sometimes. Hopefully this is a good bridge. That's Mule City, ain't it? That's one of it. Make good bridges, people. Use them. That's what we like. Good shit. It turns into mule territory over there. You might be able to cross through though. Leave over the river and then cut off.
Intrusion detected. Intrusion detected. Level 5 alert. Multiple unidentified armed hostiles inbound. Your shelter is under attack.
My shelter?
They're in danger. I gotta get back.
Another generator. Are these two different watchtowers? What the fuck is this?
Who the fuck are these guys?
Alright, let's fucking fight, motherfuckers. Can I make a save if I rest? Can't shoot him? Robo doggy. Oh shit. No, not my bike. this? Assault rifle MP level 1. Why is it? Because it's the enemies or something? It's red? I guess that's a bit less than look at. I'm poor bike. Not enough charge. Blood bag I probably need. Does that really hurt my bike? I don't want to fight these mules too. They're everywhere. What's happening there? You serious? Where's my mic? I thought I was fighting now. Oh, he didn't last long. Yeah. Why did he have that on his forehead for it? Oh shit, I gotta fight him? I thought he was helping me.
What was his deal?
What's his deal? Now we're in the mule territory. I don't know if they're spawn or not though. Oh shit. Where do I go?
Gunfire detected at your shelter. Destruction of personal database confirmed.
I knew that was gonna happen though. Something before I got there. It's kind of obvious. Yeah, been fighting it. Don't do little things. Yeah, there's my sign. Put that there. Across. Jump it. Right. What's going on here? There's a bike.
What the hell happened?
Yeah, bug is in her eye.
Lou. patched you up the best I could. What happened to Lou?
We were attacked. It all happened so fast.
That private thing is tomorrow. Is how long it is.
Intrusion detected. Intrusion detected. Level 5 alert. Multiple unidentified armed hostiles inbound.
In the box. That's the Metal Gear guy. You ain't gotta do a burnout when you're out there like that. Very well. They're trying to kill you guys? Take the baby, that was really got it.
I tried to jump us out of there. But I could only take my equipment with me. And I couldn't possibly think of Lou like that. There was no way for the two of us to escape together. The best I could hope for was to jump Lou out. Just Lou.
Where'd you jump her to? How are you alive? Right, before, I know she's having problems jumping, but before she used to go into people, took me all over my button play.
I couldn't protect Lou.
You're a failure,
I'm so
bitch.
sorry. So sorry.
Sorry, don't work. I'm gonna kill you. Put her down. Uh-oh. Wait, the friends are disappearing. I thought they were supposed to stay there for a minute. BT babies. Well, at the end of the game, yeah, there was like 5 babies that popped out, or like 7 of them, I guess, for Lou.
Sam,
They kill Lou?
what's going on?
Can you hear me? Can you see me?
Yeah, that baby's an infant.
You can't. Because you're dead.
So they just killed the baby? Wait up, so 1. Episode 2, Blue, and we're at 27 tomorrow. That's crap. 1 month later, still finished, still later.
Blue.
Back where I started. Oh, there's a prayer behind me.
I'm Sam!
In the prayer, or is it okay? What? Shooting up by the crater. Well, that's kind of crap. Anyways, it's part 2 for tonight. We're gonna call it a night and get some sleep. So we'll finish more tomorrow. It's 2.5 hours. Right. Yeah, thanks for watching. We'll be back on tomorrow.